I'm gonna stream the game Summer Nightmare. Seems pretty cool. And I think I'm gonna read the, text. I'm not like a special voice actor, but when I watch streams, I like when they read it. I didn't want to hear it anymore, so I turned it off. Our classmates have been killed. Our classmates have been killed one by an unknown killer, and I'm the only one who is left. I'm laughing because I did something special. I still have to go to school, even if no one is left. My father, according to my mom, he died in an unfortunate accident soon after my mom. Whatever, let's stop thinking about it and go to school. See you later, Mom and Dad. The principal thinks that I am the murderer, not to mention that he thinks I killed Kai. He was my childhood friend. I would never kill him. He was my childhood friend. I would never kill him. It just said that. It's break time. The students in the hallway are giving me the looks. Wow. Could they be suspecting me too? Hey, isn't that the guy who killed all of his classmates? Student 1, nice name. And he has the nerve to show up to school. Scary stuff, really. Everyone's whispering to each other while staring at me. I pretend that I didn't hear anything, but I couldn't help lowering my head. I don't know how to say his name, so I'll just say Ray. Okay. Oh, I missed that. I said yeah. Don't listen to them. They're just saying stupid stuffs without knowing anything about you. At least you trust me. Of course, I know you're not that kind of person. Lena is the only one who believes me. Lena has been my friend since childhood so far. Suddenly, a group of bullies came to me. He's a famous murderer, right? You've got some nerve to show up like that, you murderer. Did your mother teach you to be like that? Don't you dare say bad things about my mother. Oh right, this bastard has no mother. Harsh. Would you look at his face? At this rate, he'll kill us all, am I right? That guy with the red hair looks like he's gonna be the one to kill everyone. Guys, stop it. Who's this? B-I-T-C-H. I don't like swearing. Is she one of your hoes? Hey. ... You guys better be careful, he might stab you. Lena was flushed with anger as they were chuckling. Ray clenched his fist. Suddenly, a boy who was holding a book with an annoyed face appeared before us. You guys are so noisy. If you know that, can you please shut up? If you have already noticed, be quiet. What? You don't own the hallway, so shut up. You nerd. Being stupid ain't something to be proud of. Cut it out. He is Oscar, the teacher's pet. Messing with him might cause some trouble. Let's head back. Tisk. Scared of Oscar, the bullies became quiet and went back to their classroom. Ah, that boy saved us. He must be a good guy. Thanks. Thanks for what? For saving us. Me save you guys? Huh? Honestly, I came out here only because the hallway was too noisy. You guys too. Stop being noisy and get out of my way. Oscar walked away coldly from us. He isn't as nice as I thought. Kind of annoying, to be honest. Haha. What's wrong with him? Are you okay, Lena? I'm fine. I should go back to class. You should go back to class also. So much reading. Forget about what everyone said. Chin up. Okay, Lena, have fun in class. Lena leaves and I am left alone in the hallway. A lot has changed in a day. Kai, who was a close friend of mine, died, and people think I killed him. It's hard to even breathe when I hear what they say about me. I broke the promise that I made with Lena and left the school. When are we gonna get to like the horror part? But if I knew what was awaiting for me, I would not have left the school. I left the school and arrived at the temple. This is a temple that I used to come often with my mother. I visited here often when I got sick or something bad happened to me. But it is my first visit since my mother's passing. It feels quite awkward to come here on my own. I'm gonna pause for a sec and save. And back. The temple had a both heavy and bizarre atmosphere. It even feels like someone is watching. I kneeled over the cushion and closed my eyes. I wish I can prove my innocence and everything falls back into place. Everyone's dead still. I feel like something's changed. I am probably just imagining it, but the temple looks more red than before. The emptiness of the temple gave me the creeps. Guess I'll go back home. It is pouring outside. Pretty sure it was sunny just then. But now it's all foggy and dark. Wait, what time is it now? It's still only 2 p.m. Although it's been a while since I started walking towards the bus station, no one's in the street. The stores are all closed too. How weird. It felt like I came to a completely different world. I decided to just wait for the bus at the stop. Ah, finally, the bus is here. The bus, but wait, I don't see a driver. No one is driving it? How could that happen? I moved backwards and quickly got off from the bus. It's like Halloween Town. The bus, with no one inside, disappeared into an empty space. I suddenly felt the cold, so I ran home through the rain. As soon as I got home, the phone rang. It almost felt like somebody knew that I just arrived. The ringtone feels ominous. It's like he's in Silent Hill. I tried to calm down and answered the phone call. On the telephone, I could hear a robotic voice. I'm in the 5th classroom for juniors. If you don't come right now, your girlfriend Lena will taste the horror that she will never forget. Lena? Lena? I rushed to the school as soon as I hung off the phone. I was worried that something might happen to her. Please be safe. Ha ha. I don't know who it is, but Lena is in danger. I want to find out just who is threatening me. First of all, I need to go to the classroom to save her. Erg. Arg. Where am I? He just got it from behind. My homeroom teacher is standing in the front of his desk, and Trey, the class president, is standing next to him. The seats are filled with class students. Students seemed to be worried and stared, whispering to each other. The teacher slammed the desk twice with the attendance book. Our classroom and the class president, even Kay, they were obviously all dead, but how? Okay guys, calm down. If you all follow my instructions, everyone will be safe. Trey. Yeah guys, let's all settle down and listen to what he has to say. Teacher says, now a Medusa is roaming around the school. I don't know where it came from. Anyways, when you encounter her, you should run away, and don't you dare fight against it. If you make an eye contact with it, your heart rate will rise drastically. Eventually, it will explode. Wow, that's interesting. If something happens, come to me at once. I'll be in the office. If something happens to me, the class rep will be your leader. The HR teacher was getting out of the classroom and stopped. Oh right, remember that you cannot get out of the school. I'll go down to the office to find a way to resolve this problem. Classic horror game. Just, you know, leave the kids by themselves. Okay. The teacher took the attendance book and left the classroom. Trey opened his mouth and everyone looked at him. United we stand, divided we fall. We all know what it means. We have to stick together to get out of here. This place is dangerous, so let's try to find a safe place. Follow me. Trey left the classroom after he finished speaking, and the rest of the class followed him. What? Medusa? What the hell are they talking about? And how is everyone all alive? This must be all a dream. I closed my eyes and tried to wake up. I realized none of this was a dream. This is not the time for this. Lena, I have to find Lena. Lena. He says her name a lot. I walked in rashly, shouting Lena's name, but the classroom was empty. Nobody's here? Wait, that's... This is Lena's hairpin. I went to Lena's seat in a heartbeat. Music book? Where should we go? Go to the music room, chase Trey, even if it is late. Just forget everything and wait here. Hey, that sounds like a good idea. No, music room. Maybe Lena's in the music room. Let's go there. But there's nobody in the music room. Oh, what a shocker. No one's here either. I should go somewhere else. As Real, however you want to say his name, tries to get out of the music room. Huh? Ah. I tried to get out of there, but I was pushed back to the music room by somebody's big push. Oscar was the one who pushed my back. Why would he do such a thing? Oscar's face was covered with sweat. What the hell are you doing? Oscar, I don't know, maybe I should have different voices for them. You're the one who carelessly opened the door. There is a Medusa outside. A Medusa? Yeah, the Medusa is wandering around and eat everyone. Are you saying there's a Medusa outside? Your surroundings will turn red when the Medusa is around. You're lucky that you're still alive. But our friends are still out there. Lena might be there too. Oscar quickly stopped me from getting out. I tried to shake him off, but it didn't work. He looks pretty freaked there. Now you're acting suicidal. I don't want to die with you, so calm down. But... ... You know, I'm doing a nasally voice for that other dude. Told you. Oh wait, no I didn't then. ... The victims, 11th grade, 3rd class, Rayon, Fusen, Anno, Yono. Those are the guys from our class. You should really thank me that you're still alive. This is not the time for that. What the hell was I supposed to say? That I feel sad for those guys? Get your shite together, man. I don't know how all this happened, but we can't do anything about people who are already dead. What matters is that we get out of here safely. Mourning for them won't do anything. ... Anyways, your girlfriend seems to be alive, so relax. Girlfriend? The blue-haired girl who helped you in the hallway, isn't she your girlfriend? Not yet. Well, yeah, whatever. Oh, it's silent outside now. Shall we head out? I came back to our class, but nobody was there. Flowers were placed on some of the desks. Ooh, blood. This wasn't here before. Looking closer, I found that blood was splattered on the flowers. Is this the doing of the Medusa? Where are you going now? To look for some clues that might get us out of here. I'll go to the broadcasting room first. That's where the broadcast came from. So something must be there. Ah. You? I have to find Lena. I'm not going to do different voices. Too much work. Do you know where she is? I don't know. Maybe I'll just say their names and then say what they're saying. So Oscar, if you're thinking about finding her without any information, you should just give up. Why don't you follow me? Maybe we'll find Lena while you're looking for the clues. Real, you are right, but... Well, it's your funeral, Oscar says. Real, fine, but help me find Lena. Someone opened the door of the classroom roughly. Trey. Huh? It's Trey, he is alive. I'll just say main character. Trey? Real? Main character. You're alive, what about the other guys? Trey. Others were, they were caught by the Medusa. I barely made out alive. I should have looked after them. Trey couldn't finish his sentence and started crying. I patted him on the shoulder to comfort him, losing his friends right before his eyes. It must have hurt him so much. Tears. Trey, I only took a glimpse of the Medusa's head, and it was horrifying, surrounded by red aura, bloody skirt, creepy hair. Just the hindsight of what he saw was enough to make him shudder. At least his heart didn't explode. Main character says, "Are you okay?" Trey, "We have to get the hell out of here." Real, "Where were you heading?" "The broadcasting room at the 3rd floor. We thought something might be there." Trey, "The broadcasting room? I already went there just now. The door was locked." Oscar, "Hang on, you went to the 3rd floor while being chased by that freak?" Oscar stared at Trey, with his eyes slightly open. Trey glanced at Oscar a bit and continued speaking. Trey, "I realized I was already on 3rd floor when I got there. Anyways, it will be no use when you go to the 3rd floor. Come with me to the ground floor. I gotta go to the office." Main character, Oscar, "What do you think?" Oscar, "I'm not going to the office. Real, if you want to go, you can go alone. Besides, I think I heard scream from downstairs." Main character says, "I'll follow the class rep. Let's go to the office to meet the teacher." The hallway of the 1st floor seems slightly blue. It's also totally silent and empty. I wouldn't be surprised if something pops out at the end of the corridor. Looks pretty nice in there. Nice and friendly. Main character says, "Oh well, leaving Oscar alone bugs me a little, but there is no other way." We entered the office with Trey. Teacher says, "Ray, Trey." Teacher? I felt relaxed when I saw the teacher's face. I see him every day, but given the occasion I felt particularly relaxed. Yeah, that's nice. They're both smiling like everything's okay. Teacher, "I'm glad to see that you are alive." Main character, "What happened to the other kids?" Teacher, "The other kids were..." Right. Main character, "Of course, the broadcast was right." Teacher, "It relieves me that you guys are safe at least. I was waiting here in case other students needed me." Trey, "Is there anything we can do to help?" Teacher, "There must be a way to get out of here. Well, can you go find some clues that will help us escape?" Yeah, teacher, that's smart. Send the kids out to find clues. Go to the library, or go to the 3rd floor to find Oscar. Let's go look for Oscar. See if he's dead. The 3rd floor hallway is cold. Where did Oscar go? First, let's get to the nearest library. There is no one in the library. Trey, "Why don't we investigate the books?" Main character, "There are way too many books. How are we supposed to find anything from here?" Trey, "Let's look at the school description page." Huh, nothing. Trey, "Yeah, nothing." Main character, "It's weird that there's nothing at all. Don't description pages have information about the history of the school or the faculty usually?" Trey, "I doubt we can get any information from here. Let's move on and go to the next classroom." Didn't stay there long. Main character, "No one's here either. No Oscar." Trey, "It sure is scary to come to the science lab when it's so dark." The science room with the smell of chemical products is so ominous. The human body model of the science room looks like it's staring at us. The irregularly placed experimental tools are also unsettling. Main character, "Wait, was there something like this in the science room? I've never seen this before." A syringe in a strange shape. We never used such a thing in the science lab. Suddenly, I heard a voice from behind. Oscar? Oscar. Weird, isn't it? Main character. Oscar, where the hell have you been? Oscar. This place wasn't a school originally. Trey, what are you talking about? Oscar. We were in the computer room. You better not walk around so loudly like that or Medusa will find us. I was so preoccupied with finding a clue that I couldn't think about the noise. So you forgot about, the Medusa that kills people? Makes sense. Oscar. Follow me to the computer room. I have something to show you. When we entered the computer room, we saw a girl sitting in front of the computer. Oscar. It's Jane. I met her on the 3rd floor. Trey says hi. Jane says hi. Main character says, have you been alone the whole time? Jane. I was in the cafeteria with everyone, but the bullies took all foods and caused a scene. Jane. Everybody's probably still in the cafeteria. Trey says, anyways, what's this? Trey points to the computer screen. The screen is blue. I was curious about it too, so I looked at Oscar. Oscar. We are looking for ways to end this whole thing just like you guys. This is what I found here. It's documented 20 years ago. Main character. 20 years ago? Trey. It looks like a map. Oscar. Yep, it's a map. A map of this building. Trey. But it looks a little different. Oscar. That's the important part. Instead of the classrooms, there are laboratories. Jane. So Oscar and I were speculating that the school was a research facility before. You can even see journals left by the researchers. A journal. 19XXXX. Experiment number 137 was very successful. At this rate, we might be able to bring it to life soon, as the boss said. We can do it. Our school was a research facility. I never knew. Trey. It's news for us. Thanks for letting us know. Rail, let's tell this to our teacher. Go to HR teacher, go somewhere else. I guess go to the teacher. Oscar. What's the point of telling him that our school was a research facility? He probably already knows about it. Well, probably. You're right. Let's investigate a little bit more. Seems like you don't really get to choose. It just has one direction no matter what your choice is. Okay, where should we go? School office, school cafeteria. Maybe the cafeteria. See what those bullies are doing. Let's start what I can do. The passage to the basement will be on the 1st floor. As soon as I opened the door, the loud room suddenly became quiet. What's going on here? Main character. Hi. Student 1. What do you want? Main character. I thought it'd be helpful to share some information. So those people are probably gonna die if they don't even give them names. Student 2. So? Main character. Why don't we find a way out together? If we all unite, we'll be able to escape. Student 2. How? He looks like just a rude kid. Main character. At this moment we don't know, but we will be able to figure it out soon. Also, we had to run away from the Medusa without eating anything. Could you share some food for us? Student 1. Oh, you didn't figure out a way to escape, but you're trying to grab our food? Technically, it's not your food. It would be suicidal to walk around so carelessly. We'll wait here for the rescue. Wow, he got pretty angry. Student 2, there is no food for you. Now get lost. Unlike what we expected, we are faced with a cold response. You expected them to be nice? Main character, but... Oscar, enough. Nothing's gonna change their selfish minds. It is not even worth it. Let's go, Oscar. Oh, let's go. Oscar left the cafeteria because he was upset and angry. Yeah. Rail, let's go, said Jane. Student 1, I said get lost. Jane, ouch. Jane was knocked down by the push of the bully. Main character, are you okay, you bastards? Jane, I'm fine, let's go. I'm scared. If being pushed scares you, then, you know, whatever else is here is going to be a lot worse. Jane's leg is bleeding. I helped Jane get out of the cafeteria. Oh no, she's gonna die probably. To heal Jane's wound, we went into the infirmary, which was right next to the cafeteria. Oh look, there's a herb. Just like rub it on your wound. I'll heal it like in Resident Evil. The pure white color of the infirmary contrast with the outside coming to a bright spot so suddenly made my eyes hurt. Oscar, sit here. Jane, I can do this alone. Oscar, stay still, I'll do it for you. Judging by the smell, it seems like somebody was here just before. The bed covered by the infirmary curtains seems suspicious. What? Smells like someone was there? Did someone like take a fart or something? Have a fart, whatever you want to call it. This is none of my business. Open the curtain. Well, it's probably a good idea to open it if you're going to be in here. Something is strange. Should I open it? Oh, that's interesting. On the bed there was a body of the school nurse lying down with blood around. Look closer, I need... let's look closer. Oh. I put my hand on the nurse's neck, but I couldn't feel anything. Yeah, it looks like she was like choked out there. It seems that the nurse was not attacked by the Medusa. It seems to me that someone killed her by strangling her neck. Who the hell would do this? Huh? What is this? The nurse was holding a yellow sticky memo paper. I took the sticky memo from her hand and read it. What does it say? I think we should go back to the cafeteria. Main character. The cafeteria was crowded, so it would be pretty safe there. Also, if it turns out to be a clue for us to escape from here, I may be able to get some help from the bullies. It doesn't look like it's crowded there. There's nobody. Unlike before, the cafeteria was awfully quiet. Jane, what the hell is this smell? As soon as the door was open, I could smell a foul stench. Oscar, the smell. It's a smell of death. I felt like the smell was a warning to tell us not to go any further, but... Main character. On the sticky memo it said meat for feeding, 2 through 3, number 7. I guess these numbers are for organizing the meals. Sure. The cafeteria, once filled with students, was now empty. Did everybody go to another place? We went into the cafeteria. Jane. Kia! Jane's scream made us stop. Interesting scream. Oh my gosh. I looked at where Jane's eyes were on, and what I saw almost made me throw up. That's pretty sick. I guess I was right. They all died. There's the guy's head. Yep, they're pretty torn apart. Yuck. There were corpses. They were torn apart to the point it was difficult to even identify them. They probably were the kids from the cafeteria. Well, yes. They were the kids from the cafeteria earlier. for God's sake. Jane, it's terrible. They didn't deserve this. Yeah, they're kind of jerks, but they didn't deserve to be torn apart. Main character, but we could not hear anything when we were in the infirmary. Oscar, it happened in so suddenly, it killed everyone in such a short time. I thought the Medusa made like their heart explode, not like tear them limb from limb. It sent shivers down my spine. It's like corpse party. I thought it would be possible to avoid the Medusa by being wary of its moving sound. Besides, if I had not been kicked out of the cafeteria, I would be... Main character, I'll go to the storage. You... Oscar, we'll salvage some food. Well, you know, probably a better idea to stick together, but I guess that didn't help these guys, so whatever. I tried to calm my trembling hands and went to the storage. It was a total mess. Maybe the guys that were in the cafeteria messed it up. I followed the label to move along. 12138, huh? Why don't I say C2 through 3 number 7 here? No matter how I look, 2 through 3 number 7 was not there. The first number always ended in 1. None went beyond 2. Ah, what the hell? Oscar, we've got what we need. Let's go if you're done checking too. But what about all this food? What a waste of milk. Sure. Oscar came back to the storage and talked to me. It was then when I heard a rustling sound behind me. Don't tell me it's the survivor. Tell me it is Survivor. Oh, that's a TV show. It's just playing on the TV in the back. Oh, that's pretty creepy. We looked back to check the source of the rustling sound and found student in a horrible state. Were her eyes? No, it looks like they're still there. Right there you can see. But I don't know, maybe they're meant to be gashed out. His face was hard to identify as that's a lady covered with blood. Furthermore, the wounds did not appear to be caused by Medusa. There's a psychotic person at the school, I guess. He had his eyes torn out, which seemed to be a self-inflicted injury. Oh, they're going crazy. Eyeless girl. Who's there? I can hear a voice. ... Eyeless girl, come here. I will save you from all this. Yeah, by killing us. Medusa, she can't do anything if you don't make an eye contact. If you have no eyes, you can survive this. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting logic. The eyeless student was holding a knife. The child crawled towards us. Oscar, Rail, take Jane with you. Let's get out of here. Without gaining any information, we ran away from the cafeteria. To report to my teacher what happened so far. I went back to the school office, however, he wasn't there. What a surprise. Maybe he's the psycho. Main character? Teacher? Oscar, I guess he is not here. Wait, isn't that Trey over there? Is he dead? Trey. Oh, it's you guys. The teacher went somewhere. What's going on? Oh, he's not dead. Surprised. Main character. I have something to say to him. Were you here the whole time? Trey. Yes, I was helping him. I am the class rep after all. You're suspicious. You're suspicious. Trey. Are you okay? Anyone could tell that Jane was in bad taste? Oh. Yes, state. Jane, yes, but I am so scared. Medusa is scary too. But I'm more scared about the students. Oh, I don't know, I'd be more scared of Medusa. Well, who knows. That girl did have like a knife and gouged out her own eyes. Jane begins to cry. Tear. Trey, don't cry. Oscar, hey, you don't need to cry about it. Trey and Oscar tried to comfort Jane. I thought it would be... Oh, wouldn't it be necessary for me to engage? Yeah, I guess so. It'd be kind of weird, 3 dudes comforting her. Huh? Oh, more sticky notes. The drawer was open. Every drawer in the school office was supposed to be locked. Let's check. Shh. Notes? What does it say? It looks rather strange. Perhaps it's a message from the principal. Food ready to be prepared. Status, check 12, 10, 14. Cellar range, no entry. Huh. The feed is prepared. Oh, 4-bit access to the basement. Main character, October 14th. That's yesterday. What kind of order it is? There are other files underneath the note. It looks like a file that conveys the identities of researchers. Main character, the nurse. These are all our school faculties. Teachers were involved in the research institute too. No, for something like this, you think they'd have something better than just little tiny scraps of paper? Like, I don't know, more organized? I couldn't understand a thing. It feels as if something disturbing my thought process. What is it? Ooh, you hear that door creak? Trey. Teacher! Teacher. You guys are all here? What happened to you guys? Oscar. Oscar begins to talk about what has happened so far. The teacher's face turns serious as he listens to the story. Ha. When Oscar finished the story, the atmosphere of the school office turned heavy. The teacher roughly swept down his face and began to talk. Teacher, at this point, I'll have to tell you everything. The fact is, our school was... Does he die? Oh, here we go. Look at that guy. He's like Frog Eyes. Principal. Hey, Mr. Kim, this is how you handle things at work? Teacher. ... Principal. Somebody reported that they heard a pounding noise from the first floor. What's going on? You still couldn't have it under control? Teacher. I can't control the Medusa. That's why I locked it in the basement. Principal. Well, the least you could do is not make it so obvious. Oh, look at his face. Teeth clench. He looks constipated. Teacher, you're right. I have nothing to say. Principal. Are you even feeding it properly? Teacher. Right now, all we give is pork, but that won't be enough. Principal. Mr. Kim, haven't I told you to change its food? What, you want to give it students or something? Teacher. But boss, I mean principal, that's... Principal. Don't talk back and do as I say. Say, why don't you start with students from your class? Oh, yep. Because that's a good idea. Teacher. But sir, I can't do that. Principal. Now you're washing hands off. I admit our experience wasn't ethical, but it brought us where we are today. To cover it up, we, XX Group, built a school here. It's too late to just step out of this. If you tried to run away, we would have to kill you and your family. ... Principal. I hope you understood what I said. Go ahead and do what I asked. Don't you think, like, you know, missing kids would bring an investigation and they'd find out this whole thing? You think so? Teacher. Yes, sir. We were the researchers at the XX Research Institute, and the principal was our boss. After the school was built, he tried to shut us up and hired us as teachers to take care of the Medusa. We were forced to do it. Anyway, so basically, we were threatened by the principal and followed his order. Yeah. Jane. Oh my god! Trey. ... Real. So the nurse too? Teacher. Right. She was a researcher too. Oscar. Can't believe something like that was happening in our school. Real. Yet, the principal accused me of murder. Teacher, I feel so guilty that I can't do anything about this. I should have stopped the principal at all cost. Yeah, you should have, but you failed. Failure. I'm so sorry for the dead students. Okay. You're actually genuinely sorry, maybe. Jane. Teacher, you were also forced. The principal is to blame. If only I knew how terrible he was. Like, oh my gosh. Teacher. Thank you for telling me that, but I bear the responsibility also. Let me tell you how to get to the basement. The entrance to the basement is behind the bookshelf in the principal's office. Let's go there. Okay, good, he's actually going with them, but he's probably gonna die. We headed to the principal's office with the homeroom teacher. You know what? I should save. Teacher, here, behind the bookshelf. As the homeroom teacher pulls out the bookshelf, a small door appears. Oscar, this is the door that leads to the basement. No. Really? Rael, I bet Lena is also there. Let's go. You know what? I actually forgot about her. Jane, wait a second. Trey, look outside. Oh, red shadow emerges on the other side of the window. Oscar, Medusa is already... Brielle, we have to hurry. Trey, no, if we go down there we'll get caught right away. Maybe it's better to escape the principal's room. No, Trey, you're wrong. Rael, Lena is there alone. We have to go there. Oscar intervened to stop our argument. Good, you're wasting time. That's how you die. Oscar, be quiet everyone. Just get in here, for crying out loud. Teacher, I will stop that monster. Go ahead and find a way to save Lena and all of us. Nah, you're gonna die. But... Teacher, I have to pay for what I did. Oh, I guess at least you're owning up. Jane, teacher. Oscar, we haven't got the time for this. Hurry up. Rael, teacher, we will be back soon. Please stay safe. Teacher, you guys too. We opened the door and began to enter one by one. Rael, Trey, aren't you coming in? Trey, I'll stay here and help our teacher. I'm the class rep after all. You're gonna die, okay? You're gonna die. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna help? Cry in a little corner? Pee yourself? Oh, that's kind of harsh. Rael, alright, please be careful. Leaving Trey and the homeroom teacher behind, we headed to the basement. I hope everyone is safe. Rael, it's time to save Lena. The door led us to the basement. I relied on the small light to came down the ladder. Jane, it's dark and stinks. Jane grabbed her nose. The foul stench hit us. It is the stench of corpses rotting. How could they be rotting that quick? Well, I guess these kids were missing for a little bit. Oscar, Wook. The basement is dark and wet. Just like your mama. We couldn't do anything but wait until we got used to the darkness and figured out where the smell came from. But I see lights right there. Jane, Kia! Oh my gosh. After being accustomed to the darkness, we saw mutilated body parts. Jane screamed and collapsed. Well, there's a lot of dead people there. But, like, is she, like, the Medusa eating them? They're just dead and I don't know, that seems pretty wasteful. Oscar, they are real. They are classmates. The bodies of the missing students were all here. Real. But where is Kay? However, the last victim, Kay, is missing. Jane, while shivering in fear, led the way. Jane, let's go inside. I don't want to be here any longer. We found a door deep inside the basement. That doesn't look sketchy. Just some blood on the corner. Oscar, why is there a room in the basement? Real, let's go inside. Oh, that looks like an interesting room. Torture room. Real, what is this place? I took the lead and opened the door. However... Real, huh? What, they got locked in probably? The moment I came in, the door closed. Inevitably, Jane and Oscar had to wait outside. Oh, they got separated. Can't they, like, you know, open it? Is it a laboratory? It's a bit weird. It is a room. Seemed like a laboratory. One weird thing was that everything here was covered in red. It seems to be blood. Moreover, the room is filled with jars that contain body organs. It's probably blood. No. It's ketchup. It's just ketchup everywhere. Someone had a messy lunch and it got all over the walls and the seat here. Ew. Ray frowned upon the disturbing view. Apostrophes. Or exclamation mark. Fail. What was that? I hear a sound somewhere. Following the sound, I went deeper in the room. Is it a prison? Why is there a prison for the Medusa? Lena? Lena was locked in the jail with an iPad and a gag. Oh, that's not good. I have to free her, but the door is locked. It seems like you have to unlock a lock device to open it. Oh, we're getting into the, you know, thing like Resident Evil, where you gotta do this to unlock that, and yeah. Let's find a key in the room. Oh, maybe it's more simple. Open the drawer, open the big pot. Well, I'm curious what's in the pot, but it's probably, I'm gonna open the pot. Let's see. Why is there a pot here? The kind of pot seemed out of place. Let's see, should I open it? Oh, yeah, okay, I kind of expected something like that. Kay, why is Kay's body here? Oh, okay, it's his friend's body. That sucks. Every part of his body except the face was mangled horribly. Was Kay another victim of the principal's plan? Huh? Kay is the son of the principal. Why would he kill his son? Why would he do such a horrible thing to his son? Just why? Oh, that's weird. Somebody screamed outside. It's Jane's scream. I left the room hastily. Luckily, the door opens from inside. Oh, damn. I think I probably messed up. I should have looked in the drawer. Maybe I could have gotten her out. My curiosity got the best of me. Ray. Trey, what are you doing there? Trey grabbed Jane's neck and threatens her with a knife. Oh. What a jerk. Where's his other hand? Ray. Oscar. What's Trey doing? Oh, got an achievement. Whatever that's worth. Oscar. Jane is in danger. Crazy bastard. Trey. Yeah, I might be crazy, but who wouldn't turn crazy in the situation that I'm in? Real. What? Trey. You guys are selfish. How are they selfish? Oscar. There he goes again. Ray. What the hell are you talking about? Trey. You can live on after the night ends, but I will banish. I won't let this night end, and I will reign here forever. Stop ruining my plan. Oh, is he like dead or something? Or why would he? I don't get it. Rail. Then you knew everything. Trey. Yeah, the principal's behind all of this. You all know that the principal was the president of XX Group. I don't want to die. I will live here forever. Yeah, what a nice place to live. Ray, the HR teacher, could he be? Trey, by now he's probably being eaten mercilessly. Oscar, you bastard. Rael, this is not good for everyone. Please stop. It's a shame you ended up that way. Trey, if you really feel sorry for me, get out of that room at once. This is an order, not a request. If you give up about ending this night, I'll let this girl go. I wonder if she's gonna die. Trey seemed like he's really going to stab Jane. What should I do? Try to talk it out, enter the room and lock the door. Well, if I enter the room and lock the door, she's probably gonna be killed. Or other people not die, so... maybe try and talk it out. Rael, you don't have to do this. Trey, you better make a quick decision. I tried to change Trey's mind, but it did not seem to work. The red shadow started to come from behind. It's the Medusa. This is the first time it felt food that the Medusa was coming. Oscar, ... Why can't they just, try and, get him away from her? And then go in the room. That would make sense to me. Oscar and I looked in each other's eyes. We nodded as if we were agreed on something. Oscar, hey Trey, isn't that our teacher behind you? The awkward voice of Oscar made me cringe. What kind of idiot would fall for that, huh? Well, he'll probably fall for it. Trey, what? But how? He should be dead. Trey looked back after hearing what Oscar said. Rael, Jane, Oscar, get in here quickly. I successfully entered the room with Jane and Oscar. I hurried and closed the door. Why does it look so much worse now? Trey seemed to be screaming outside. Before Medusa gets here, we have to end everything and save Lena. Would that end everything? Jane, look at the bed. Oh my goodness. There is a bed in the center of the room. On the bed, there was a body of a woman. That's pretty bad. Bruises everywhere. Holy cow. Oscar, she must have been one of the victims of the Medusa experiment. Jane, what a tragedy. The face of the woman was demolished to the point it was impossible to identify. It looks like her face was cut off. Jane, let's cover her face. Rael, yeah. How respectful. Oscar took Jane's suggestion and covered the woman's face with a white cloth. Oscar, rest in peace. You mean pieces? Jane, hope you're in a better place. Rael, ... Unless their souls are trapped here for all eternity. Suddenly, the ground started to shake. I could not stand on my own. I grabbed the doorknob. The shaking started to cease. Rael, Lena? The shaking stopped completely and the locked door opens. I help Lena move carefully and open the door with other students. What? How do you open it? I thought it was locked. It just randomly opened when the ground shook, I guess. Jane, the light is coming in. Oscar, the night is over. The morning is coming. Everything is over. Lena, come on, Rael. We'll be late at this rate. ... Student 1, Rael, how are you? Student 2, you guys are always together. Are you really dating now? What happened? Lena, don't say that. You were just holding hands. Jane, Lena, let's go to class. Oscar, don't make noise in the hallway and go into the classroom straight away. Rael, after the night ended, everything went back into place. The principal is being investigated by the police with the evidence that I found in the basement. Our HR teacher, he passed away that day, and everyone in this school commemorates him with respect. Everything's revealed and resolved. Now I must go back to my life too. I wonder though, did the principal go so far to kill his own son? Oh, well, I guess that's the end of the game. It was kind of cool, but it just, I don't know, it ended pretty quickly. I guess that's it. Well, it was a cool game. Just, you know, I thought it'd be a bit longer, but I didn't really look into the game before I played it. So anyway, that was Summer Nightmare. Seems pretty cool. I like playing horror games. I haven't played very many games recently, so I figured I'll play some and maybe stream them. If no one watches, oh well. I'm playing them anyway. Well, that's it.